check in with our Real Investment News Desk this morning. Segment brought to you by Clarity Financial. Initial claims down at 200, actually up, I shouldn't say up, rising. We've had initial claims now rising for 3 weeks straight, 249,000. Now, that was expected to only be 234,000 new claims last month. Of course, some of this is still filtering through from the hurricanes, but the uptick in claims, something you want to pay attention to, because that, if that continues, and especially on a 4-week moving average, that has been a sign that has been pre-recessionary at every point in the past. It is a very big predictor of the onset of recession. So pay very close attention to that. Continuing claims also up a bit this morning. The Philly Fed Index collapsed from 27.9 to 18.9. We talked about yesterday the Empire Manufacturing Index fell by 50%. Just seeing the same thing happening again here with the Philly Fed, as each one of these regions really starting to show a lot of weakness all of a sudden in their manufacturing indexes. Import prices only up 0.2%, export prices falling 0.3%. And we talked yesterday about the fact that producers are unable to pass the higher costs down to the consumer. And now we're also seeing weakness in their export prices. Now, export prices make up 40% of corporate earnings. So be watching this, because this could all bode into higher producer price index cost, input cost, and weaker export prices will weigh on corporate earnings in the next quarter. So pay attention to these very important data points if you are invested in the markets. And speaking of invested in the markets, at least futures are looking better this morning because of hopes we're going to get a tax cut bill passed today.
Exactly. Yesterday they closed pretty low. The S&P 500 down 14, NASDAQ down 31. Gold is up right now, 190 to 1279, and oil is up down 15 cents to 55.18. The yield on the benchmark 10-year Treasury note rose 3.8 bips to 2.359%. Weakness in global equities has spurred demand for haven assets like Treasuries. Stocks have been driven in part by slack of progress on on U.S. tax cut legislation. So again, we're waiting for that. Leaders in the House cleared the way for that vote today on their tax overhaul bill. Lawmakers are trying to reduce the costs associated with Obamacare, but the plan still lacks broad public support, even though I see Speaker Paul Ryan up there right now saying that everybody's going to get a tax cut. I'm sure, Lance, you're going to go into that in a little bit. Option traders are seeing little reason to buy the pound. In Parliament, Theresa May is facing continuous conflicts with her own party over a plan to enshrine the Brexit date, March 29th of 2019, into law. She is prepared to now offer £40 billion to the European Union for its divorce, according to reports. Meanwhile, retail sales declined there 0.3% year on year in October, the first drop in more than 4 years. Walmart is trading 4% higher, pushed the Dow futures higher today after reporting third quarter earnings that beat expectations on top and bottom line, in big part due to recent hurricanes. Total revenue was $123.2 billion, an increase of $5 billion from a year prior. And Acorda Therapeutics announced horrible news for that drug company today. Several patients taking its Parkinson's disease treatment died during clinical trials, and others experienced serious blood-related side effects. Acorda stock has now dropped 39.7%.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with clinical trials. That's why they call it clinical trials. There's risk to those. Yeah,
exactly. Scary though.
But it is horrible news. Absolutely. But good news is on the Walmart front, because again, as we were talking about yesterday, they are going head to head now with Amazon by acquiring Jet.com. Now trying to offer Lord & Taylor and higher end brands to attract higher end customers, and kind of change their view, but also. They have a very interesting statistics when you talk about Amazon versus Walmart. Walmart has a store within 9 miles of every citizen in the United States.
Wow.
Did not know that, did you?
I did not know
most
that.
people don't know that. And this is a big benefit for Walmart when they go online and are trying to make this push against Amazon. This is something that Amazon cannot compete with and would have to spend years developing. But to do say for instance, Walmart wants to start a 1-hour delivery service, right? You've got a store within 9 miles of every citizen in the United States. it's very easy to expedite the process of delivery. So
yeah,
this
you don't need a big factory for that.
Exactly, or big. You've already got your distribution logistics for your warehouses all across the country. So this is going to be a very, this struggle between Walmart and Amazon. And by the way, I'm long Walmart, but just disclosure. But this is going to be a very interesting battle between these two and something to watch very closely.
All right.
Yeah.
Will do.
So,
Thanks,
all right. Thank you, Scarlett. We appreciate it.